The Space Shuttle Endeavor's days of flight are numbered, but that doesn't mean a love for space will be grounded. Deanna Sauceda found proof of that at a new education program in Albuquerque.
The Challenger Learning Center just opened at the Unser Museum in the North Valley. This experience for middle school students is aimed at getting kids interested in math, science, and engineering.
Challenger, go with throttle up. Challenger, go with throttle up.
It was a tragic day, January 26th of 1986. The Challenger space shuttle split apart during liftoff before the eyes of the world. But out of that tragedy came a need to remember.
When we lost the Challenger in 1986, the family members met of the crew shortly after that to talk about what they would want to do as a living memorial for their loved ones that they lost. And since Krista McCullough was the teacher and she was on board, it was already an education mission. So it made sense that they looked at something to do educationally.
And the Living Memorial is an educational experience called the Challenger Learning Center at the Unser Museum. It is the first in New Mexico and the 50th since the center started in Houston back in 1988.
If you'd like to step in, stand toward the middle.
On this day, teachers are taking part, but the program is really geared toward middle schoolers.
Welcome to the spacecraft.
And our goal on this mission is to rendezvous with a comet. So we're going into space, we're going to get a probe built, we're going to launch it to the tail, and we're going to get back to Earth safely.
Students will do experiments in the space module and then send the data to their counterparts in mission control. In the real world, that would be thousands of miles away on Earth. Here it is on Earth, but just a room away. In this experiment, the kids are testing the purity of their food source. Every school year, 10,000 students will be able to go through this program. If they don't get it during school, they can do it during summer camp. The students are thrown curveballs or emergencies. The U.S. shuttle program is facing an emergency. It's being shuttered. But the crew and visitors here say the lessons are still important.
So the teamwork, the problem solving, the communication skills, and the responsible decision-making skills, everything that you have to be a member of a crew.
Being in the industry, I think having the access to the kids to see what flight's all about, whether it be space flight or manned flight or whatever the flight is, I think that creates an interesting thing for the kids as well as for the industry of aerospace, which is a growing industry in New Mexico.
And liftoff of Discovery.
The desire to explore space will continue. It will simply take a different form. New Mexico's Challenger Learning Center is funded by the Unsers, private donations, and development funds from the city of Los Ranchos. Back to you.
And there's a fundraiser for the Challenger Learning Center tomorrow from 6 until 10 at the Unser Discovery Campus on Montaño Northwest in Los Ranchos. For more information, go to the website at challengernm.org.